Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for November 10th through the 16th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. I think I'm getting allergies. Is it? I hate this. I was never allergic. Well, no, I kind of. Well, that doesn't really count. Aspirin when I was a little kid, but no, that I couldn't say that. No, but like allergies to shit. God. And I think I'm like, I don't know. We shall see. The overall energy for the reading, the Tower. Something's happening, something shaky. Let's see what it is. In the recent past, the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Fool. Something felt really good to you here, but the problem is you're overthinking it. You, from an energetic standpoint, you're like, okay, this feels good, I'm gonna go for it. Here I am, opening up to it 100%, energetically speaking. Physically speaking, mentally speaking, especially, you're like way up here with it. It's like, what do I do? Because if I do, and if I don't, but damn if I do, damn if I don't. Okay, so I don't know what the hell happened there. Did you open up to whatever that was eventually? I have no idea. We'll see. In the current situation, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the World card. Slowly but surely, you're kind of closing off a cycle here, you know, and you're showing up for it. You're like, yep, here I am, closing the cycle. But I am taking my time with it, yes. Okay. In the immediate future, the Seven of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. You might have some opportunities opening up for you, and this could have to do with your stability specifically. And I do see you kind of trying to embrace these opportunities that are showing up, but you're also showing me it's kind of difficult to fully go with this, to fully embrace this. Okay, let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me do the Tower. The Knight of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Page of Swords. Is this part of your cycle that's closing off? Or is this something else? No, I think it's something else. I think this is maybe something new that could be opening up for you. This is something that looks or feels a little surprising. Like there's a little bit of, oh, I didn't know that this could be a possibility, you know? So it's something like, this feels nice. And it does have to do with partnering up with another energy. But it does carry a little bit of unexpected type of energy to it. Okay. For the Eight of Swords, you get the Six of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Fool. Okay, so we're talking about a soul connection back there that carried happiness, you know, at least the potential for happiness. It felt like, this could go places, and it feels really good. So it is about a soul connection. You do feel good about it 100%, but man, why is it so complicated? I don't understand that Eight of Swords in there. It's like it's too complicated. Okay. So energetically, it felt good. Physically, complicated. For the Ten of Cups, you get the Seven of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. This plays out so opposite of the energies that I'm seeing here, because the energies that I'm seeing here are those of two souls coming together. There's love. There's, you know, super nice energies in there. Physically, it kind of goes all over the map in a complicated way. There's friendship. There's probably more than friendship. There's betrayal to that dynamic. There's pain in there in the mix. So I feel like it went through all sorts of stages. that ultimately it kind of covered up all of that energy, all of that feeling that you may have had initially about it, all of that, man, this feels good, there's a strong connection here. Yeah, that was buried, because there's so many things going on here within this one that at some point you're just not, it's like you're showing up as not interested, not wanting it because it causes so much commotion, but at the same time still being in it, So it looks a little bit like a roller coaster, I'm not gonna lie, whatever went on in there. For the Fool, you get the Queen of Cups, the Hermit, the Eight of Wands, and then comes this whole type of an energy over it, this whole sense of, but there's love here, and I found it in my heart. I found it after I missed it for, while all of that was playing out. But I found it, and it's here, and here I go opening up to this. So at some point during all of that commotion, one of you, if not both, opened up to this truthfully from a place of my heart into yours and so on and so forth. So it does look good for a split second there. It does look good at some point after all of the commotion. Now, whether or not that lasted, that split second lasted or not, I can't tell for sure. Let me see the Knight of Cups. In the current situation, you get the High Priestess, the Three of Wands, the Nine of Cups. With this one, whatever cycle you're closing off, you're telling me I've made peace with it. I've reached a conclusion that makes me happy, that I made peace with, and that I'm very, very clear that it's the best conclusion I can possibly reach for this one. So, okay, so good. Well, I'm glad that you're coming at this from these energies, that you're closing a cycle from these types of energies. Because it feels like it's 100% aligned with you, with where you're at and where you want to go with this one. For the Knight of Pentacles, you get the Magician, the Hangman, the Page of Pentacles. And you're also kind of pointing towards, I need to close the cycle off because I need to move in that direction, let's say. And this, whatever is part of this cycle, either is not coming with me or it needs to readjust. So maybe that's why things are slow, because there's a readjustment type of an energy in terms of, first I need to take care of this in order to proceed in that direction over there, Okay. And also you're kind of telling me that through this closing of this cycle, you're learning a lot, like a lot is being revealed to you. You're healing a lot, you're learning a lot. So it's almost like intentional that you're taking it easy here. You're not rushing through closing off the cycle. Okay, well that feels right too. Let me do the World card. For the World card, you get the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. Also kind of recognizing that, whatever this is, and it is, apparently, it has to do with a commitment, this closing of a cycle. Not to say that you're closing the commitment. The closing of a cycle doesn't mean that necessarily. But a cycle that is part of this commitment is definitely coming to a close. So kind of recognizing also that the way it's been working out up until this point, it's been great. It's been, that's perfect. Even if it wasn't feeling the best at all times, it served its purpose. And then now there's just kind of like a redirection, kind of like a different route that you need to take, or this connection needs to take, or, so I like how you're kind of navigating through the ending of the cycle, whatever the cycle is for you. There's awareness, there's presence with it, there's acknowledgement of the flow of the cycle, of your own flow over the cycle. So it's you're pretty in tune with yourself, so it's pretty nice. Let me do the Seven of Cups. In the immediate future, you get the Star, the Empress, the Five of Pentacles. Wow. This looks like a drastic change. So again, we're coming to your stability here and some opportunities that may be opening up for you here. It does look like once these opportunities open up, whatever you did up until that point, whatever you knew your stability to be, it's going to change drastically. Like it's just not going to look the same anymore. But it is good. It does feel good. Because there's that recognition on your end. Like, oh, this is completely different. So it's like going from, let's say, you were, what were you? A skydiving instructor, and all of a sudden you change to, I'm thinking about the gorilla lady in the jungle, I forgot her name. Like environmentalist something that, you know, you're not gonna fly anymore, but you're definitely dealing with either animals or plants or like something completely unrelated to jumping off of airplanes. So something like that, where it's just not gonna look it's not gonna look the same, you know. But again, I don't see you necessarily having a problem with that, and not only that, knowing, you know, even before these opportunities open up, like, yeah, I know it's gonna be completely different. For the King of Pentacles in the immediate future, you get the Three of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. And it's looking like you do have like a whatever is opening up for you also opens up this energy of partnering up with other energies. Like there's not one in particular that shows up, oh, there's going to be this perfect partnership that opens up for you. No, I think there's multiple. So that frame of work, let's say, that's opening up for you requires a sense of openness to working with other energies. And you're with it. You're like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm you know. Like you're open for it. You're acknowledging it and opening up to it. Like, yeah. Ten of Wands in the immediate future. You get the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. This is the transition between the cycle that you're closing off, which right now you're working on closing it off, but you're not closing it off right now. It's going to be closed off in the future sometime. And this is your transitional passing from you closing the cycle to the next chapter. And it does look to be a little difficult, you know, to switch from one energy to another, because it would be. It's kind of normal to see that sense of difficulty there. But you're taking it like a champ. You're like, yeah, it's hard. It's difficult, but I'm doing it. I'm in the middle of it. And also, again, just pacing yourself through it all. Like, I am not seeing through any of these energies a sense of, and you are a fire sign, you know, I know how we get. When the fire burns, the fire burns. So the actual pacing ourselves through any kind of, you know, experience we're having, it requires quite the skill for I would say, for a fire sign. And you have it here. You're like, I got this. Like, you make it look easy. But anyways, let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Emperor, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords. You're gaining momentum, though, for something. And I think it's this whole stability thing that's kind of changing, shifting, opening up to new opportunities. You're gaining momentum. Like, initially, you're showing up with it kind of like, you know, yeah, not rushing, not, you know, not just kind of taking a taste of everything and seeing how it goes. And then it's like your confidence is starting to grow and grow and grow the more you kind of dive into these new opportunities. So over there, when it comes to your stability, it looks like you're in a period of time of just gaining momentum, just growing. So that's nice. But yeah, that's it. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.